Yeah. Welcome to Straight on the Square.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast, Straight on the Square. I'm your co-host, Ray Beezy.
And it's your boy BGP, aka CBJ, your boy from around the way. What's that name?
There's a whole lot going on in the world. What's going on, man? How your day was, baby?
Man, it was all right, man. It was nice and sunny outside. A lot of Cheaves walking in stride, you know what I'm talking about? And hey man, like you say, today was a good day.
Hey, very that and productive.
That's right. What we got going on for him?
Hey man. What I can say is, we're gonna give them a word of the day is, man. Think. Think before you move. The word of the day is think.
Okay.
You know, before you move, anything you do, before you speak or whatever, or any actions that you have or premeditation, think before you do it, man.
I could damn sure dig that, man. You got to put your mind to it.
Yeah, because you're putting yourself in situations that you ain't ready for, and you're overthinking yourself. When you sure yourself, it makes you more confident, so you can move more better, and you won't make the wrong decision. Think.
That's right.
The word of the day.
Already, man. So shit, what we gonna do? What we gonna be talking about today, y'all, man?
Hey,
we gonna talk a little bit about.
I know it's a lot good. Boosie. The Boosie, we gotta talk about conversation about Boosie today. You know what I'm saying? We got some things going about Boosie. We gotta talk about the dude that got shot in Arlington. You know, that's crazy.
Man, them little youngsters out there, man, playing with them pistols in the school, man.
Indeed. And we're gonna talk about it's a strike going on in the country, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That y'all need to be aware of that y'all don't know. It's going on in the country, across the country. Yeah, strikes.
Really?
I'm talking about real deal strikes. And you're gonna be surprised if you all having strikes and strikes going on. So you need to be alert and aware of this.
Already, well, that sounds like what we think, what we thought, man. Let's go kick this thing out.
Hey, if you want to talk about it, man.
Already, we can start off with that. We can get it on with the little youngsters, man, at the school out there in Arlington, man. Like
that was.
Man, once again, people, man, we got to do better, man. We got to take care of our youngest, man, get their mind right, bro. Like I always said, man, going right back to that James Evans era, dog. Ain't no way, man, that little youngster supposed to left out the house with no pistol.
Man, that's first and foremost.
Right on, man. You know, once again, where we come from, that era where we came from, man, you got to come with the shoulders first, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Right up.
And then you can't get it with the shoulders, then you go to the host.
Then you go to that. But that's only if you push, though. You know? So for one thing, I know, and two things for certain, man. If you come out the house, man, somebody hit you or do anything to you, man, what you supposed to do? You're supposed to give them back, defend yourself. You know, you don't resort to and resolve to going to no pistol. That shouldn't be your first mindset. Because if you right here in the middle of a street and your gun is 2 miles away from you, how you gonna get there? You ain't gonna get it that fast when somebody, you know, giving you your work and your business. You know.
Right.
Secondly, I hear that he's 18 that shot a 15-year-old because the 15-year-old was bullying him every day. That's kind of backwards to me. That's kind of backwards to me.
But shit, they say that 15-year-old whooping on that ass, man, whooping on that 18-year-old ass, bro. You know, hey, nowadays, you know, hey, it don't matter what era you come from, don't nobody want to take an ass whooping, man. But see, back in our day, like old Pop say on Friday, you know what I'm saying? These youngsters today, they scared to take an ass whooping, man. Shout out to Pop, R.I.P. to Pop, you know.
And shout out to Friday. They ain't taking them.
No.
It is not taking them, son.
No.
At all.
No, man, they quick to grab that iron, man, and don't get it done, bro.
But see, the minute that he can do his life with, though, you know, it's gonna be a lot of controversy about that. Like, do you think he was right for shooting him at school? Exactly. My thing is, you shouldn't have had in your backpack. I mean, I thought it was the gun, what you call those metal detectors was in schools now. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they was bags was getting searched in certain areas.
Well, I did hear one of the leaders over there at that school say on the news that they don't have metal detectors, but what they do have is strong security, like police officers or whatnot on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But what good is that? You know what I'm saying? Like the law checking their bags and shit going up in there. You know, one of them kids can still go up in the school with some iron, you know, as we can see. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know the protocol, but about having metal detectors, but man, you got to find a way.
Yeah, not only that now, that same situation now, where he have to realize and understand that when you go into that jail cell, man, you ain't gonna have no gun.
True.
You ain't finna have no gun, man. Everybody finna be dressed like you and looking like you from your age on up. Now, if you letting a youngster put his hands on you out here and you ain't did nothing about it, you better not go in a jail cell like that. And don't throw your hand back. Simple. Period. Because you can't be out here, you doing that, man. That's attempted murder, almost murder.
Yeah.
And you shoot, and a teacher get hurt in the midst of this.
So, and she was pregnant.
Yeah. Now, and you got to take all counts, and you're gonna have to be accountable for all heads that was in that you put in the environment that in harm's way. You're gonna have to take all those counts for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, goes back to the word of the day. Think. You have to think. If you're not thinking, everything you're doing is premeditated. Because you're premeditated as soon as you came to school with the gun anyway in your bag. You thought about this and been thinking about this. This ain't been going on, and from what I hear that the mama been aware of the bullying that's been going on. So if y'all know, did y'all send him out there with the gun and know he had a gun in his backpack?
Wow. Yeah, that's some under the table right there. But now I will say this in the parents' defense, because I did hear say on the news that this situation, you know, about the little youngster was getting bullied, you know what I'm saying, by the other youngster. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is documented to a certain degree, like in a nutshell, like they've made complaints in the past about this young brother picking on, you know, little youngin, and basically ain't nobody ever done nothing about it. So my thing is, man, goddamn, like, you know, after so many times of going and tell it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no action being put behind it. What is the nigga supposed to do?
Pick your fist up and hit him back just like he hit you.
True. True.
You went straight for the gun. The man hit you with the gun. The man is give you the business with real live flesh right there.
Well, in youngin' defense, man, like, I mean, okay, so everybody, you know, just ain't gonna be down to throw some hands, kinfolk. Like we gotta start thinking like in all aspects of it. You got people that wanna fight, You feel me?
Right.
They wanna fight. You got people that get pushed to fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got a percentile that ain't about no fighting though.
And that's a push. It's time when you don't want to fight, you got to fight, because that's a push. You can't go to school every day, man, 7 days, 5 days out of the week, bro, and you get hit on. It can't happen like that. And you don't do nothing.
But if you just ain't by throwing them hands, man, you
so just dead in the situation. Just dead in the situation.
I don't know, man. That's a hard pill to swallow right there.
All he got to do, my thing is, bro, all he had to do is pick up his hands and throw his fist back one time. A person to think about coming back towards you that way, like that. But if he never do it, guess who you will be for me every day if I ain't coming to school? You'll be my victim.
Yeah.
Because I know you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, well, you can't just count on a nigga not doing nothing. Cause
I'm just saying.
Either way, if he fighting back or he don't fight him back, either way, somewhere down that line, he gonna get tired of getting his ass whooped. You feel me? So some gonna end up eventually going down in the state of protecting yourself by any means necessary. So and I feel like that's what little youngin got pushed to right there.
So you think, okay, then if he walk home every day from school, right? And it's a dog on this same trail he walked every day. And you know the only way to get to the house is you got to get past this dog first. Is you gonna keep walking through there unarmed or not aware or alert of that? And you go through this every day?
No. But what I'm gonna do is knowing that this is regular routine. So you can best believe one thing. I'm gonna quit walking down this street empty-handed. I'm gonna suddenly one day come down this street with a baseball bat, aluminum at that, or some iron or a bottle. I'm gonna come back with that dog because I know he coming. You feel me? But I ain't
year
about
old,
rushing and tussling with it.
But if this 15-year-old hitting on an 18-year-old, man, I mean, at least one thing, you gonna punch him, hit him, bite him, or something to make him let him know, man. Look at man, I get back at you. Leave me alone. You can't tell a person that's hitting you in your mouth to leave you alone, and he keep hitting you every time you say something, and you don't never swing back. Okay, you go home with a fat lip, busted mouth now. Okay, now check it out. You go home, you get up and you come back to school. He do the same exact thing. You leave from that day, you go back home. You come back and you do the same exact thing. So you mean to tell me you're gonna let him keep doing this and doing this, and you don't? I mean, at one time you're not gonna hit back, fight back at nothing. At one time, like some point, you just ain't want to. You ain't want to hit him back or nothing. You ain't got to be a fighter. Just hit him back, swing back, defend yourself.
It ain't gonna always come out like that. But what I will say again, in Young and Defense that had that eye, if that was the route he knew he was gonna take, I'm gonna say this here like this here. If he knew that was the route he was gonna take, what he brought to the table was really some street stuff. So get your ass whooping in class, take your ass whooping like you did. But when it come down to pull that iron, wait till school out and meet him in the street with that. Take that to the street. Because if you just look at how it transpired, man, 4 people got injured. I hear a teacher that was pregnant. She got trampled over when they running. She fell. You know what I'm saying? She all right now, thanks to the good Lord. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all this unnecessary commotion, like you said, think. So he was supposed to think off top that wrong place, wrong time. I know this nigga finna try to come at me again today. So let me go on, let me go on, take my little ass whooping, let him get his, let him get off. And I got this, me knowing I got this iron in my backpack. The school bell got to ring to let us out. Take it to the street, man. Take it to the street. You know what I'm talking about? Take it to the street and do it and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? You don't pull no shit like that in school, though.
But they so street, they don't even have a clue on how to be street, my nigga.
Yeah, to a certain degree. To a certain degree.
They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that at all. You feel me? Like,
yeah, right on.
They want to be so bad, but at the end of the day, you know, you out here portraying certain things. When it get like that, man, you can't even understand. You can't even take the heat and the fire that's coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? So they need to leave certain things alone. Okay, and my understanding is too that the boy daddy died from a person beat him up or got beat to death. Too, from my understanding.
Yeah, that's possible. So, man, it goes back, man. Again, like you say, word of the day, man. We just gotta think, man. And all in all, you know what I'm saying? Choose your battles wisely. And if you ain't really about throwing them hands, man, just make sure you stay out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, another solution Lil Youngin could have took was you saw that he coming in the classroom, man. Take out running then. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know you ain't by fighting. You know you're not gonna fight back. So
you should have did that.
All that worried about getting called scared, a scary cat.
You already there.
That's out the window. You know you ain't finna fight. You know he finna come at that ass. Take off. You feel me? Take off. Go run and tell somebody, go get somebody, or just run. You know what I'm talking about? Run away from the school. You know what I'm talking about? Or whatever. But don't make that move, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't make that move that he took. So all in all, man, we just want to, you know what I'm saying? Tell the youngsters, man, you know what I'm saying? Cut that out, man, and just think, man, you know what I'm saying? Because only you know what you finna do. So just make your next move your best move, man, and just try to stay out of trouble with it, bro.
Straight up. Hey, and on that note, coming up to the topic of kids, you know what I'm saying? Group homes are on strike. You know what I'm saying? Like, half the country is on strike right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But group homes are on strike. Like, people that's working for, like, on strike. It kind of puzzled me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would doctors, nurses, teachers, Hollywood writers are on strike, bro? Like, TV, we only see right now 50 Cent the only one showing something that got something worth watching.
Shout out to 50, man.
About that. Yeah, for sure. That's the only person writing and doing some writing and got some on TV is worth watching. Anything else, you don't even see it. You know, I mean, it's redid scripts or something rewatched, but they on strike. Construction workers are on strike. Uh, uh, the post offices people go on strike, bro. Like it's a lot going on, and I'm trying to understand why is half the world in the country is on strike like this. And it's affecting it, and it's going to be effective to a lot of the community for and dealing with necessities and essentials.
Yeah,
a lot of that.
That's right. And I want to say one of the primary reasons would be the paper. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna lean a little bit more toward this vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, bro, why is the world pressing on getting this damn shot?
But it goes back to what I say about the doctors and nurses being on strike now. The nurses and doctors was the first ones to encourage you to do it. Why are so they all going on strike? That just don't fit in my soul. Because they was getting them $10,000 and $15,000 just to come back out of retirement. And then now all of them going on strike, and it's something that they know. It's something that they know that we don't know. It's kind of fishy and kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? You was voting and pushing for everybody to do this here. Now y'all banning that. What's going on with that?
Amen. Say amen. You can best believe there's some things going under the leaves. You know what I'm saying? And
real deal.
I don't know, man. It's just hard to make that call. You know what I'm saying? But what I will say is freedom of speech, or just plain Jane freedom is still in effect. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I heard that one of them airlines, man, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say American Airlines, maybe.
American Airlines, they firing half all their whole staff.
Man, because they don't want to get a shot.
Right.
What happened to our rights, y'all?
It ain't nothing, man. This US of A never to me been the land of the free. You pay for water, don't you?
That's right.
I thought water was free. You pay for it, don't you? You pay for air, don't you?
True.
Come on now, I thought that was free. It's not the land of no free. You know what I'm saying? You can't even grow your own gardens or have a harvest, or you get a fine in certain spots, certain parts of the United States of America. Like literally, for real deal. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, burn bans right now. They in effect. Like I remember you can do that in the country. Now they're starting to give out fines, like for real. You know what I'm saying? This is not no land of the free. Because if it was, it would be. But it's not. It's not, bro. Like, you buying too much. You buying up too much. And you getting fined. Y'all, American Airlines is fining half of their staff. What about the people that have families, that have to eat, in the same position as you? If you was the same person that don't want to go or you got fired and you haven't taken the vaccine, how could you encourage somebody else to take it?
It makes it hard on them, bro. It's making it harder, bro. And after a while, the world, as we can see, the world is already starting to be in a state of confusion, bro. And man, look here, they tell me out there in Texas, man, they done made a law. They done made a law that you 18 years old, it's legal for you to carry a firearm with no license and no experience. Let me say it again. They governor out there, Governor Abbott, I believe it is, he done made it to where you could be 18, total firearm, with no license and no experience. Now, let me say this. You would say, why would the governor do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would they make a law like that legit and legal? Now, I saw this for myself. This man laid up there and said he legitimizing that law because he want to put the freedom back in the Lone Star State. Oh, have mercy.
Well, and out there in Texas, they got an open. They can carry their gun on their shoulder. They can walk around with it like that.
But damn, cuz with no license.
Versus in Louisiana, you cannot do that.
Oh shit, I know that. Shit,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That's way more lenient. Way more lenient. If you can carry and have your strap around your shoulder, that's lenient.
Bro, I'm talking about what is the world coming to, man? But then another thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so boom, you want to make that legal. So, but you don't want to legalize that gas, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to legalize the weed, the marijuana, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that it just don't make sense to me, bro.
Well, you gotta understand, you can't make money off guns. You can make money off harvest, crops. You can make money off that. The government got to have a piece of the something. You know what I mean? They got to. It's $1 million industry. Why not? You feel me? They can bring it in. They don't want to run the canals, the borderlines, you know, the Gulf, you know, all these imports, you know. You got to come through customs. You got to come through customs. They run that.
Man, again, we got to do better, man.
But that's what you call power. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, okay, it goes, okay, another, Boosie. To my boy, Lil Boosie. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lil Boosie.
Hey, man, toodles on you, you know what I'm saying? I heard you know, it's a couple million, like, he got off just on his own, off this movie. You know, could be more because I haven't heard nothing else about it, but yes, you know what I'm saying? But it's like those powerful people we're speaking of, you know, they railing him, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just, you know, do, they speak of it, they call it an Illuminati type of thing, and the way they're handling business is exactly how it's coming out. You know, for one, he gets off of the concert tour. They blame it on a fight that he had. It was a fight that broke out on stage in Baltimore because of, in Atlanta, I mean, because of him. They don't have nothing to do with him. There's a shootout got in Baltimore happened, and when he was on the stage, they don't have nothing to do with him though. It could have been with any one of those artists in that concert. A fight could have broke out. All it just took for a person to see a person that they didn't like. How could you blame it on some person? Well, he's not from. He's got paid just like the rest of those artists that was with him in his concert to come perform. They don't like you know these people. Like, come on now. So it's just a red eye opener to me, an open eye. Like, then from there you get they start his preview, what they call it, so his screening, open night of his screening, when
his premiere.
Yeah, his premiere. He opened. He had invited out a lot of celebrities to have it, and
he was kind of upset about that.
He named a few that came out. The next night, 50 Cent had a premiere, and everybody showed up for it.
I get it.
Both of y'all black brothers. Both of y'all are successful. Both of y'all have careers. Both of y'all have labels. Both of y'all trying to do some things. Both of y'all doing things on your own. Like, how can a person not support that or support another person in the same mission?
Well, now let me stop you right there, because I think a little piece of it is gonna be how let me say how Lil Boosie going about speaking his mind. And I think I said this in an old segment somewhere in the back, but it seemed like to me that Boosie, man, he kind of like at this point in time in his career, man, he kind of like putting a little target on his back for the way that he's carrying his attitude towards certain things, mainly the community. You understand me? I feel like a big part of what's going on with him right now is being based off his feelings and his attitude about the community, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Speak your mind anytime, that's fine. But like I told him, like I said in that last segment, you know what I'm saying? Start trying to shape your opinion, man, when you want to speak on something. Make it funny, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always a way to get your point across, man, and get understood without being misunderstood.
But you shouldn't have to make a man rearrange his words and his opinion.
True, but you got to get with the time.
Constitutional rights. Freedom of speech is a constitutional right. If this land is free, don't judge a person off of freedom of speech. That's just opinion. You feel me? And people getting that twisted. How can a person use it when they want to and try to make a person wrong when it's a freedom of speech? It's free. It's free when a person can abuse or bash you with their mouth. Right now they bashing. It's cool because they doing it about him. Ain't nobody saying it about bashing him. He ain't bashed nobody. He just spoke the truth what he believed in. And when he was saying, I understood. Because what he was saying is, entitle the kids to make their own choices. Don't force it. You know what I'm saying? You don't force that on. Let them make their own choices. They are too young to famish or gather that in their mind. They're too young to even be to being introduced to that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that. He got kids. He got a gang of them. I got daughters. I mean, let them entitle their own choices when they age.
Okay, so when you get ready to say that part, let them make their own choices. It goes back to what we said in one of them other segments. You know what I'm saying? It starts in the household.
It does.
So at the same time, in the same line, once you train your kid what's right and what's wrong and what's really supposed to be going on, you understand me? When they get out there in that world on their own, like I say, around 18, you know what I'm saying? That's when you let the bird fly. Now, if they still find some type of attraction to the same sex, you got to respect that at that point. But at least you will be able to say, my child know better though. But at the same time, my child heart knows what it wants. So if that's what he or she feels like they want to indulge into in their life at that point in time, it's got to be respected. But as long as they know right from wrong.
Right from wrong. Okay.
See, at that point, it ain't no push.
James Brown James Brown movie. You know what I'm saying? Get on up on his movie. He was talking. He was saying. He made this. He said this speech. He was in practice, and the dude said, questioning him about what he was trying to position this beat, this snare, this one cadence. So he was like, "Are you trying to tell God on how He made your ears? God gave you those ears, right?
All right.
So you mean to tell me you gonna tell God on how He made you? You feel me? And they growing. They saying that I'm born as a man, but I got a girl in me. You trying to tell me that God made you in the wrong way?
No.
I mean, that's what they trying to say in Oregon. Say you can't say that. You choosing what you want to do.
No, I can't go get scripture now.
You choosing what you want to do. Now, not only that. Now check this. Now, if a kid is 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, they love cartoon candy, and all that good stuff. How do you gain a kid's attention? Cartoon candy, Now, as an adult, knowing right from wrong, why would you slip something like that in the cartoon? Knowing that they are that young. You feel me? You training the mind. I feel Boosie where he's coming from. They're too young for that.
Because I did see somebody, a little gay cartoon and all this here. Now, I ain't with that. But
understand
okay, so that's something that we can't stop. We can't stop what's going on TV.
No, you can't.
But when you catch your kid looking at that gay-ass cartoon, you ain't got to shut it off. Because let them learn. That's a learning experience right there. It's time to learn a lesson. So you hit them out with the blessing. So what you going to do is, you going to sit down with your kid and watch that cartoon and pay attention to what that cartoon is showing your kid. And you keep your kid right in line with it. No son, no daughter. That's not the way life goes. That's not how it goes.
You can't make up for the excuse for a grown-up of what they doing. That's what Boots is speaking up for. Y'all grown. And you know what you're doing. When they see this, they don't know what they looking at. You understand me? At that age, and coming up. But y'all know. He's not knocking the community, but you know what you're doing. You're not entitling these kids to make their own choice.
All right.
Now, that's why I feel it. And by him speaking up and talking real about that, T.I., not T.I., Lil Baby felt the same thing. I mean, the baby. You know what I'm saying? That's real. The man know what he's saying, but the power try to cross you up and make you seem like you're talking crazy or this way. You're gonna take this from him now. You're gonna take this from him now. You're gonna railroad him on this here now. Let's kick him off that. Still got kids, man. Man still got kids. He's just speaking up for what's right. He's training his kids what is right and what's wrong. So now you're knocking him as a parent.
True.
You feel what I'm saying?
That right.
Now you're knocking him as a parent. So you're trying to tell him he's wrong the way he's parenting his child, his kids. That's not right, bro.
No, it ain't, man.
But that money, but that's what that money, the Illuminati, that power.
That money, man.
That's what they do. And he's saying that I'm not gonna stop saying what he's saying, what he believes in. And I respect Boosie. Shout out to you. I respect that.
And he's supposed to.
You standing on your 10 toes, man. Like for real. You know
what I really want to see, I want to see him get that target off his back because it looked like they say he didn't got kicked off. He didn't got kicked off the Legend tour.
Off the
and then I heard he's supposed to been hopped on Gucci Mane tour. He didn't got kicked off of that. So I'm just looking at a spiral, man, a blackballing about to come across the way, man. I don't want to see that happen to little bro.
He did nothing nonviolent. He got into it with no one. He had no argument or no beef with no one. It's obvious. He's blackballing because he's speaking up for what's right. You want the world to be in confused situations of nobody. You want everybody to turn a blind eye to this and step out of that. It's not right, man.
No, it ain't.
But up for that.
He got to understand he can't change the powers that be, man.
God bless dead Pimp C said they scared of losing these highs and giving up their cause, man, that money, man. He's not. That's one artist. He's living to what Pimp said. He's not caring about that. He's rather the truth and stand up for what's right. And I salute that.
I salute him too. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to see him fall off behind him trying to prove his point and get it across, which it is getting across. But at the same time, man, you got to jump back to reality, bro. You're not finna change. You just not finna up and change the world, dog.
He's not changing that. Well, he's talking to the grown folk and telling the grown folk stop forcing it down kids' throat. And anybody catching what he's saying? Stop forcing it down kids' throat, bro. They're not old enough to understand and make their own choice yet. Let them choose it on their own.
Okay, so when you say they and stop forcing it down their throat, is you talking about the parents or is you talking about
what
the social media and the cartoons and
exactly? Like
that's not gonna happen, Kim.
Okay, hold up. Once again, now goes back to the strikes. Writers from Hollywood are on strike because of some of these type of things. Because people have a voice. And it's real. It's real. As well as he getting backlash, a lot of them getting backlash too because a lot of these shows and cartoons are being blemished with that. You see what I'm saying? And that's the only thing they're writing about. That's the only thing they have to write about. And you can't just force that down kids that love watching Mickey Mouse and making these cartoons that Disney and all this into that, man, and incorporating it into that. Give these kids an entitlement of their own choice, bro. Because we didn't come up with our cartoons like this. We had our own choice of what we wanted to do. And that's what he's saying. He's not talking to the kids or to that community. He's talking to the grown folks who's doing this and setting it up like this. Because he's in the industry now. He see what's going on. He see the design and the strategy of what they're trying to do. Why not say nothing? You need more people to get on there with him.
Moving forward, what I would say to Boosie, man, and again, shout out to Lil Boosie. What I would say, man, when he get ready to make his statements, shape your statements to like the parents. You understand? Put that jacket on the parents, man. Reach and preach and speak to them parents, bro, and just basically let these parents know, man, get your kids in order. Because the stuff is on social media, these cartoons and things coming out, you understand me? That's shit that we ain't gonna be able to stop. But make sure your house is in order, man. Once your house is in order, let them watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna know what it is. And then, like I say, if they somewhere down the line, once they get grown on their own, you know what I'm saying, living on their own, they can make their own choices, man. You understand? At least they can say at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing is wrong. I know what I like is wrong. But my heart, you know what I'm saying, or they want that I want to feel that experience. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, cause like we can't stop curiosity, even though from my day it killed the cat. But understand that. But bringing it all back, man. While we touching on that stuff, on that same subject, man, they say Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? Or shout out to Lil Nas X. You know, he made a statement that he's not feeling respected from the hip hop industry anymore.
Well, I can say this about this.
Now, what type of shit is
that? he just made a post saying he want to be bisexual.
Oh, so now he ready to he ready to give up the lane.
Yeah.
Oh man. Again.
So that's why I can see why they saying the hip hop community don't take you serious, dog.
But what the hell did he expect anyway?
I don't know. Anybody will never take you serious when you don't know what you want anyway. Then you playing these games like that. You with it. Now, the community need to be mad at him.
I know that's right. I know that's right for flip-flopping and meat swapping.
Yeah,
you understand me? Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, what side of the fish you want to walk on, dog? Like,
I don't know. Once that go back to what he's a puppet, and he's the puppet trying to train kids like that. Now you catch where Boosie coming from?
Oh yeah.
Now you don't know what you want to do, and you unhappy with the hip hop. Well, you not to be taken serious anyway.
Man, it's crazy, dog. Cause I really don't understand what he expect. Like, what you think? Just because you want to give up on the lane and try to slide back to these baby lips. You understand? Like, motherfuckers supposed to just welcome you in. Like, bro, look at all this stuff you done messed up out here, bro. Like, you know. And then I heard him say, you know, back when he would call himself fully gay. You know, when they were talking about the kids and everything, what he doing to the kids, he's supposed to be told the parents, man, fuck your kid.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, I'm like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. What is we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, either you gonna lay down with some lane,
right,
or you gonna give with the real. You know what I'm saying? Either way, you got to be. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
he don't know.
Man, he needs to find out because that ain't happening around here, man.
I'm trying to tell you. That ain't I don't understand. You can't listen, man. You can't start a job and then don't want to finish the job.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you can't start doing laying cement in somebody's driveway and then say you can't do this no more. You gonna have a problem on your hands.
For sure. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know, moving right along off of there, you know, like I'm gonna just end that off as tell Lil Nas X, you know, again, shout out to you, but make your mind up, little youngin'. You know what I'm saying?
Think before you speak, dog. When you come out here like that, man, you gotta choose what you want, bro. You hear me? The same thing you trying to get these kids to do, you gotta do the same thing too. Walking the same thing you preach, bro. Choose.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Period and point blank. You trying to force it down the kids, might not choose. You gotta choose, my dude. Period.
That's right.
Hey,
but
I want to give a shout out, man.
Hey, moving right on along.
Tyler Perry, man.
Already, man. Big shout out to Tyler Perry, man.
Say, I didn't know that studio that he built, the grounds he built it on, was a slave plantation.
For sure.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. So he said the same thing that they did. It was matter of fact, it was a Confederate plantation.
Yes, it was.
And since he bought it, he said he bought it. The same thing where he want niggas at, he got it.
Man, big salute, man.
And he got his name, where his name at to where you go to the studio is where he was homeless and struggled to the right, the exit, where his name right beside the same exit where he was explaining that where he was broke and he was on the street. And now you got his name where you got to come to this, you got to drive, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Super dope. That's super dope.
Real,
and
man. That's big.
Each stage house there they are named after a black African American and a superstar. Like
Okay.
Stage 3 was named after Will Smith. Another stage was named after Oprah Winfrey. You had like that, like from 1 all the way to 30 something. Like different stage is named after a powerful person, and it's black.
Yeah.
I think that's super dope.
Already, man. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, big shout out to Tyler P, man. Man, and just keep doing what you do, bro. Cause see what he doing is, man. He really making us proud, bro. He really doing that for our people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we need that there.
Real talk.
We need that there. We need more like him. You understand
me? Real talk. Because think about this. In today's time, in an average black family, man, they make almost $17,000, $17,000 some dollars a year. And an average white family makes $171,000. So he took that 17,000 and increased it, giving black people jobs. You know, such thing. I salute it, man. I really do. You know what I'm saying? That is so big, bro. That is big. That's huge. You know what I'm saying? Like for a person to give back to a community, and not only that, you know what I'm saying, employing people, taking people off the street and giving them jobs. And they not working for no little piece of change either. Working, you know what I'm saying? They putting the work and giving them real money. You know what I'm saying? That's super cool, man.
Yes, sir. I heard him say that himself, like on one of the interviews he be doing. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say it out his own mouth. You know what I'm talking about? Like he pay his employees real good. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. And excuse me on that, the stage, they are named after black African icons.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say.
I got you.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up.
Say, salute to you, Tyler Perry, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
For sure. And moving right on along on that. Let me say, I'm glad to see little baby mama, little Jayda. Yeah, you know she done touched down. She done made it out. Man. I seen on
That's what's up.
Seen her and old Irie, you know, Moneybag girl.
Okay.
They did a little thing on the BET Award, like a little segment. You understand? And now I don't know if you've seen this on the net somewhere, but it's a little issue out there about she's supposed to be curved. She's supposed to be curved on LL Cool J. Shout out to LL Cool J, man.
Who did?
She's Lil Jayda. Yeah, I saw it. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It was player to me. You understand? Because you never know. You know how niggas is. You know what I'm talking about? She looking good. She doing a thing. You understand? And
this is so little baby mom. This little baby mom.
Yeah, Lil Jayda Cheaves, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name.
What I'm saying, this is little baby mom.
Yeah, little baby mama.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I seen it now. Now it looked like he wanted her to take a picture or something with her. This was backstage, by the way, at the award, hip hop award. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to the hip hop award. But he wanted her to take a picture, right? And so they took the picture. And it's like after the job got done, you know, the picture got taken. She instantly turned her back and went on trying to go back to her room where she was doing her thing because she said she was practicing to do a little set out there on the floor. Right. I get that. But the way she curved them, dog, I'm talking about, say, little baby, shout out to you, man. You got your solid one, dog, because it went down. It went down the way it's supposed to went down. Like after she took the picture, he kind of reached at her arm a little bit like he wanted to do a little conversate. You know what I'm talking about? Right. That ain't what we here for.
Right.
That ain't what we here for. You know what I'm saying? And she just instantly went on, turned her back to him and went on about her business. You know what I'm saying? Left him hanging. Now, I'm going to say this to LL. If your intentions was to try to mess with the young girl, then she did it and played it the way she was supposed to do it. Now, if there was an honest mistake, don't hate. But see, she backdoored and got on the IG or whatever and explained it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, basically, she was in her little dressing room doing a little rehearsal for a little thing her and Irie were doing, you know what I'm talking about? And she was nervous about meeting him at the same time, which I get, you know what I'm saying? You come across a star, you've been growed up on or whatever. I always wanted to meet. You get a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Basically, in a nutshell, she wasn't thinking about the assignment. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't thinking about trying to talk to him or whatnot because she had to get ready to do her thing. So I get it. I get the explanation. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at it from the front side, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Can't touch her with a 10-foot pole. Ain't no slick shit going on over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she know what she got over here.
I wouldn't care how big you is, though. And for see, sometimes, you know, like you said, the intention. See, he could have been thinking just because he's LL, he just that big, or who he is.
Then he licking his lips and shit. You know how he do. All that, you know what I'm trying to reach at her elbow and shit after the fact, after the job got done. I'm like, what's you know what I'm talking about? Then if you just pay close attention to the shot, you can see he got his shades on, but the head was kind of leaned down like you trying to look at that booty. You know what I'm talking about? Cause look here, she got some meat on them thighs now. Yeah, she got a hook on it. You know what I'm talking about? No disrespect, little baby, but you got you something. You understand me? You got a whole icon trying to snatch her.
But see,
allegedly
he's disrespectful.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, if there was the case.
Okay.
He was ready to let them lips move. Yeah, he was ready to lick on something. You know what I'm talking about? But again, shout out to Jayda, shout out to LL, shout out to Lil Baby and thing. But you know, again, a nigga just glad to see you touch down. You made it out of Jamaica situation, you understand? And welcome home and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
Browns, man. Back home to your baby. You know, all that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back home.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Moving right on along.
Yes, indeed. Into summary, man. I want to say this, man. I'm going off a note. You know what I'm saying? As future reference, man. To the kids that's in school, you know, all around the board. You know what I'm saying? Like guns don't create violence. It's people that with the guns that create violence. You know what I'm saying? What you see is it's a facade and it's not real. You only bring it to life when you do it. You know, that music and TV and movies, that's not real. You know what I'm saying? It only comes to life when you apply the action to it. Be mindful of what you're doing. You can throw your life away. You can throw your career away. You can throw anything away with just a split second and the squeeze of a trigger, man. Be mindful of what you're doing. Be mindful of what you're doing. Think before you move and think before you exploit yourself and do anything crazy you need not to do. Stay encouraged, stay focused, man. I'm your co-host, Ray Beasley, man.
Already, man, before we get up out of here, man, we want to send a shout out to the team behind the dream. Big shout out to that nigga Future. You understand me? Big shout out to Big 50. Y'all make sure y'all catch BMF Sunday. You understand? 7 o'clock on the dot. It's going down. Shout out to the Green Light Gang. You understand?
Hey, if you're ever in Shreveport, Louisiana, man, y'all need to, you got people out here that do some good things. You can come to Karma Studios. You can check Fawn's place, man. She do dye hair. She do a hell of a job on hair. You know what I'm saying? Karma Studios, they got nail and foot spa. They got makeup artists, lace fronts, dreads, braids, barbers, eyelash. They sell lingerie for the ladies.
Really? Y'all make sure y'all cop that.
If you ever in Shreveport, look that up. Karma Studio.
Already, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe this video, man. And to the next time on the line, man, we're gonna be around, man.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it straight on the square, baby.
On the square.
Shout out.